was thinking, how could we get out of this in a dignified fashion? I obviously cannot stand it here. I'm not going to make it. I'm going to go crazy. So how could we leave but not disappoint all the people in the States who have prayed for this and supporting us and are so thrilled that Jim, a second-generation missionary, is returning to the land of his birth and where his father and mother are both buried? I've got it, the rapture. The rapture. So I would literally pray every night, Jesus, come tonight. Jesus, come tonight. Take us away out of this horrible place. But he never did. He never came. I'm Nancy Smith, and originally from Pontiac, Michigan. Spent a lot of time in Detroit and then moved to the Muskegon area before we ended up in Congo, Africa. And so I cried like a baby. I thought I was losing my mental health. I was so lonely. I didn't understand a word of Kituba, and I had no fellow Americans or expatriates to do anything with at the station, and I was still expecting. I remember Jim standing by the window of our bedroom looking out many a time, and he said more than once, "My God, what have I done to my family? What have I done?" So he decided that he would help me keep my mind by getting us out of there, like every 6 weeks. So every 6 weeks we would pack up shovels, water, food, anything we needed on the 24-hour trip that we took to Kinshasa. The minute we got on the paved road, my blood pressure went down. I was already feeling better. And then we pulled into Kinshasa, and one of the great features was a club called ASK. It's a Portuguese club where you could swim and get French fries, have hamburgers, and watch a movie on Friday nights. And that was what this missionary who went to, help these people in Congo know Jesus, that was what I looked forward to more than anything. It wasn't preaching the gospel. It wasn't helping them in any way, because I could hardly help myself. Every Friday, our friends, the Sawatskis, Dawn Sawatsky, had a prayer meeting in her bedroom. I couldn't wait to get to that prayer meeting. And we would go, and there would be seasoned missionaries around the bed, big box of Kleenex in the middle. And I was always the first to start crying. And I got to hear these ladies pray and pour their hearts out before God. I remember thinking of the words of Revelation, saying, "Worthy is the Lamb to receive glory and honor and blessing and riches." And I found some inner place in myself to be able to say, "Lord, if I only had 4 hands, I would serve you and I would stay here. If I only had 4 legs instead of 2, I would gladly give them to you." And God had done this miraculous healing in me, and I started liking it. That was a turning point. I'd been there about a year, and I started thinking, I can do this. I know the Lord in ways that I never knew him before. I'm going to stay here. But before I came to that point, I also remember a Friday night when we came into town, and the missionaries loved to encourage each other, so they would go around in a circle. There were probably 20, 30 of us there on any given night, and they'd say, "Tell us what the Lord did for you in your life lately. What is he working on? How has he blessed you? What is your testimony?" Missionary hands would go up, and they came to me, and I put my hand up and I said, "I'm still here. That's my big victory." And they all applauded me like I gave these wonderful words of wisdom. And I thought, I love you all so much. You have spoken such life into my life. You will never know. So it was just plodding. It was just waiting on God, just doing the next best thing, doing the thing that I was required of. No fireworks were going off. In the meantime, Jim was busy building an airstrip, starting a Bible college, but I was just trying to survive. So when I hear things like partial obedience is still disobedience, that wasn't my case. I would say anything you have to offer the Lord, whether it be mediocre, whether it be something that was half done, whether it be going to Congo kicking and screaming, you still went. You still tried. You still did it. And He will honor that small move in His direction.
This is my mama, and I am so proud of you and your wisdom and your faithfulness going to Africa when you didn't want to. You were so brave to go to a place you didn't want to go. And just thank you for being so vulnerable and honest. I know so many people are going to appreciate it.
Praise God. Love you.